This is the last of the momentum examples. This is momentum example number 7, and we've already been through two different types of collisions. The first type was elastic, and in an elastic collision you have two objects that bounce off of each other. The second type was in momentum example number 6, and that was inelastic, where you have one object run into another, and then those two objects will stick together. And then finally, this is a reverse inelastic type of collision, where we have two objects that are initially together, and there is something that forces them apart, maybe an explosion, and they go in opposite directions. So once again, we're going to call this type of collision a reverse. So reverse inelastic collision. In the problem, you've got a skin diver who has a harpoon or has a spear, and this person's name is Charlotte, so she is a 65 kilogram diver. Let's go ahead and write her mass in here. Mass is equal to 65 kilograms. She shoots a 2 kilogram spear, so the mass of the spear is 2.0 kilograms. And in the forward direction with a speed of 15 meters per second. So the final speed of the spear here is 15 meters per second, and they want us to find out how fast is she shot off the other way. So that is her final speed, and that's what we're looking for. What we need to do is assign numbers to each one of these values that we have. We're going to say that her mass is 65 kilograms, and we're going to give her the number 1, and the spear, anytime we talk about it, will be number 2. To begin with, one thing we have to realize is the original velocity of both objects is 0 meters per second. So neither of them are really moving before the trigger is pulled on the spear. The final speed for her will be v1f, and the final speed for the spear is v2f. The equation that we'll use for this type of reverse inelastic collision is m1 plus m2, because they're together we can add their masses, times the original speed, is equal to m1 v1 final, so that's for the person, plus m2 v2 final, and that is for the spear itself. Let's go ahead and plug our numbers in. It was 65 kilograms for the diver, plus 2 kilograms for the spear, but our original speed is 0. So this entire thing really just crosses off. That's equal to the mass of the diver, which is 65, times what we don't know, and that's the final speed of the diver, plus the mass of the spear, which is 2 kilograms, times the final speed of the spear, which is 15 meters per second. In order to get this to solve, we need to go ahead and take the 15 times the 2, so we're going to multiply those two together. So on this side we have 0 is equal to 65 times the final speed of the person, plus 30. We need to subtract 30 from both sides. That'll give us negative 30 is equal to 65 times the first person's speed. And if we divide both sides by 65, we end up with a final speed of the person equal to negative 0.46 meters per second. It's important that that is negative, because you'll notice the person goes in this direction where the spear goes in the other direction, and we made the spear positive. So we have to make the person's speed negative in the end. And that is how to solve example problem number 7 for momentum.